There's so much nice stuff. Like I cannot get ahead of Argus.
Do you want me to slow down?
Always. No, no. I can shoot up there. It's a good pace because if we have to, just get up there in like 5 seconds. But there's just so much stuff to look at.
That's some good rock. It's just covered in sediment, so it looks less dramatic. It's quite discreet. There's just not like really large expanses.
Right.
Hello.
There are just so many fish. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. For 2 hours now, we've been in
just
rockfish
in like a fishbowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool. We do so many deep sea things that you just don't see that many fish. So it's good to see them all.
Yeah. Somebody is asking what the bivalves are. Do you think they're asking about the brachiopods?
Yeah, I
That'd
believe.
be my guess.
Yeah.
Although I don't see any at the moment. Or as prevalent.
All I've seen are brachiopods.
Hey, Erin. Can I do a DVL reset?
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks, Erin.
No problem. I feel lazy today. I was just tracking a lion. Getting away too easily.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything on the winch right now. I'm just cruising, looking at sonars. At the toilet bowl that's formed in the sonar there.
It is. That's an interesting pattern.
So I think you were mentioning earlier that it's curious that we're not seeing any crabs. If we were to see any kind of crab down here, what would you expect to find?
I'm not sure. Usually we see at least squat lobsters or something that's on the Steppe sea floor, but not really sure. At least squat lobsters can kind of go through the pelagic kind of midwater zone and then settle out on the seafloor. But I'm not sure what other types I would expect. It's not really my area too much.
I feel like we were seeing a couple crabs a day or two ago.
Yeah.
Red spiky ones. That's all I got.
Yes. Red spiky ones.
Punk rock crabs.
Yeah. Yes, the punk rock crabs. Or perhaps the bubblegum crab.
What were they?
That's what it was. That's what Mike called it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that look like the bubblegum corals.
It sounds like something straight out of Zissou, the bubblegum crab.
Bubblegum crab.
I think those red ones we saw, the common name was like Oregon hairy crab.
I like that name. That's a great name.
A lot of times in the deeper waters we see a lot of tanner crabs, which are those, they're orange, not bumpy. At these depths, this is Dungeness crab depth, right? No?
Yeah,
Too deep?
A little deep.
Too deep.
I think too
Okay.
deep, yeah.
What about box crabs? Is this too deep for box crabs?
Also a contender, but might be too deep. see, box crab. How do I close that, Sage? I don't know how to
Shallow
use.
enough. I want to see like a big shark.
That'd be nice.
Go.
Well, I thought that were we going to do something near the mouth of Tamales Bay or like the Tamales Bay Canyon?
Zoom in there,
was
video.
that Box Canyon? Is that what that was?
We were in Canyon a couple days ago, and then Bodega Canyon is still on the agenda.
So I think the Bodega Bay is known for its sharks. So maybe there.
Tamales Bay actually
Tamales Bay.
is
Pretty.
right at the mouth of Tamales Bay.
Ah.
Is part of the quote-unquote red triangle.
Good fact.
What's the red triangle?
It's between Tamales Bay, the
Okay.
Farallon Islands, and Año
Full wide.
Nuevo, which is white shark
Oh, okay.
area.
Cool.
Here, can you drive? Oh.
No, you can stay over there.
Yeah, really, I was enjoying this watch so much more than...
So these are all are mostly chili peppers, yeah?
Yes, you're right.
Except for maybe this one. Oh yeah, no. This one down at the bottom right-hand corner, that's still a chili pepper too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. These are really beautiful rockfish.
So, Aaron, that ridge that we were looking at, are we on it or approaching it or long ways away?
We are on one of the kind of two ridges. There is a second kind of slightly slopier a bit.
Yeah, okay.
Over here, and so we crossed some middle grounds.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one that just looked a bit steeper is like 780 meters away.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Yep. Sure, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Back up.
Oh, what's this? Oh, sea cucumber.
Can you explore a little to the right, see if there's any
Sure.
change?
I see go more into that red feature there.
Yeah, just a touch.
Let's have a look. Soda
It's
can.
so shiny. Oh, soda.
It's either soda or a beer can. Do you want to zoom in? Miller Lite. No?
And broken half, huh?
Okay, well, go ahead and come wide for video. It's trash of some sort.
Oh, prawny. What's that?
That's a sponge.
Did you guys say you want to see a sponge?
Well, there's another one a little bit
right.
below
Right
the
there.
lasers.
Yeah.
We can look at that
The
one.
rockfish
To
is
the
on
right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's check that one out.
Sure thing. All right, video, go ahead and start zooming in there. That's good.
Oh, it is a little hermit crab on the edge.
Oops, sorry.
Great, thank you.
Go ahead and come wide, please, video.
It's a busy spot.
Yeah, little highway. You gonna do a partial zoom in there, video? We'll just, that's good. Get a look at this cityscape here.
It's a little cityscape.
Do more of a zoom in here video. That's good. Pretty interesting features on this rock. All right, go ahead and come a little wide there.
Cool.
All right. Thanks.
Oh, this is neat. Will it show you predictions too?
Mm-hmm.
Science, I've got screen envy. I just noticed how big those screens are back there that you guys have. Wow. Also, pilots, you guys have big screens too.
We do. We're spoiled.
That looks quite interesting.
Yeah. It does.
Somehow Caitlin and I managed to have the same mirror our screens.
What?
Our computer screens.
Ah.
Our computer
Yeah.
screens, yeah.
We need
Looks like
Justin.
there's shell rubble here. I'm gonna go ahead and do a partial
Oh, so
zoom
it
in there.
wasn't
video.
by choice.
It was
No.
You don't
Bunch
know.
of
Don't know how to
dead
recover.
clams here.
Yep.
Do you want something else on? You want me to try to poke it?
We're sharing.
We're sharing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm pushing all my little buttons out
That
here.
yellow
And I
thing here.
can't see you guys.
What
Any
is
more of
that?
a zoom in their
wait.
video?
Exactly.
Oh, that's an exat. That's a really
Oh,
clear
yeah, it's an
exat.
exat.
Wow.
Really pretty.
Neat. I can see inside it.
Oh, wow.
So look. Nice spot.
Oh, wow. Look,
Yeah.
you can see that egg yolk in that egg case.
Wow.
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 Whoa.
That's really cool.
That's a first
It's
for me.
incredible.
Yeah.
Could this be like a fresh, like a recently laid, or
Your guess is as good
Yeah.
as mine, probably, maybe.
What kind of egg is it?
That's the shape of what a cat shark would make.
You have any more zoom in their
No
video?
way. A baby shark.
Looks like these like casings you find on the beach. Home people call them mermaids' purses.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Looks,
Yeah.
Is that it?
That shape is more from a skate, and it's like a more of a rectangle with
Hey, video, go ahead and
Those-
come wide, please.
long ends.
Thank you.
Maybe, do you think, are these considered mermaid purses too? I thought it was just the skate-shaped ones.
It's usually
Such a
the
beautiful
skate
shape.
ones
I
that
like
wash up. I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
if these do. They might
Yeah.
be, but it's usually the skate ones.
and they're larger.
I don't think I've ever seen one with a yolk like that.
Me neither.
No,
very
I've never
yellow.
seen that either.
Was that egg case on a sponge?
Oh,
I think it was.
now we're in the Hake Highway.
Hopefully there's no tolls.
Is there a fishery for hake? Or, I mean, can you go to a restaurant and get hake?
Oh.
I don't know. I want to think that there. I think there is a fisheries for hake, but I don't think you eat just hake.
I mean, not if you're cultured and civilized, right?
Well, it's not yeah, it's not common. I don't think you find it on a menu.
Oh, that looks interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have enough tether?
I think so. For a look real quick. Bunch of snails over here.
Are those sponges? Oh, they're just rocks.
Is that some kind of whelk, those snails?
Sure.
Oh.
Video, can you do a partial zoom? Let's get there.
Oh yeah, I see the shell you're talking about. There might be hermit crabs living inside those.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead and come partial wide now. Thank you.
It's really neat to see when whelks make their egg towers.
Oh, yeah.
An egg tower.
Yeah, it's really neat. It almost looks like a cylinder of honeycomb, like,
Oh, yeah?
and it's bright yellow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
and it just builds this egg tower. And I actually have an image of the whelk on top of it, which was kind of fun to see.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I think one of the other watches saw one on the
Okay.
very first dive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wonder if we have images of it. I'm sure we do.
Oh, I bet we do.
An enemy there. Apologies.
So for viewers just tuning in or recently joined, we're in the Greater Farallones National Marine Sanctuary at a place called South Point Arena South. We're seeing a lot of rockfish and hake. Hake are the longer sort of bluish fish that are up off the bottom. And we are looking at the substrate, trying to just get an idea of what's out here, and we're seeing a lot of fish. This is currently a boccaccio, right?
Yes.
What's that big red
Oh,
piece?
cool.
Yeah, what is that? Is that a piece of debris? So, debris. Did you want to go ahead and zoom in there, please? Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh.
Maybe that cucumber thinks he's hiding.
Camouflage. Look at that fish.
Huh.
Oh yeah, look
Oh
at that.
yeah, what
Yeah.
is that?
Sculpin.
I
Oh, I've never seen such
dig
a
the
white
sculpins.
one.
Wow, that's cool.
Let's get lots of stills of this guy.
All right.
Sorry, let me turn my camera a bit. Getting too close to him.
Okay, I got a few images.
Sorry, it's
Thank
all
you.
murky for you.
Oh no, can we also see the debris really quickly? I didn't get a picture of that.
Sure.
Thank you. There we go. Okay.
You got one there?
Yes, I'm
oh,
good.
and a
Thanks.
tiny little raspinaster.
Go ahead and come wind their video. We're all just stirring up the sediment there now. Sorry, little sculpin.
Go ahead.
She took over your screen.
The mouse got like really big. It was pretty amusing.
We've left red pixels.
Oh no.
We're into yellow for a while.
Ooh.
It's like a
an
pile of
enemy, yeah.
sponges there.
Sponges or anemone?
Anemones.
Oh, yeah.
Stalked things. Anemones.
Thingy.
Metridium.
Oh, look.
Oh, it's a crowded rock.
Yeah. Go ahead and start your zoom in there video. Good. That's good.
Oh wow.
Actually, you can come a little wide. And then
These
we'll
are all the
approach it.
Metridium
That's right.
anemones, right?
Yeah, cool.
That's good right there.
I wonder what's floating around them. Little copepods?
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
So
That could be
colony.
possible. We got a lot of them yesterday with one of the sponges.
Oh,
And it looks like there's like the color morph, the orangish color morph, right?
right.
Mhm.
So it's the same species, but they just come in those variation of colors.
Hi, video, go and come wide, please. Falling behind.
So fast.
I know, let's race. How about we race them, right? Parallel lines.
Oh,
Oh.
that's Sol.
So we have actually, I think this is actually a challenging question from one of our viewers. They'd like to know who has the best job on board.
Oh, me.
There you go, it's Mike.
I'm
Prima
assuming everybody
donna.
will probably say that. It's a pretty great place to work.
Agreed. We can say why we think we have the best job. I think I have the best job because I get to do mapping, which I'm really interested in, but then also do dives and kind of keep things moving. And I don't know. It's really fun.
Hey, Nav.
Yep.
Can we test the model here and just hit a couple of these green pixels?
Yeah,
Just
for
to
sure.
see
Yep.
if the terrain changes?
Yep. So I'll start moving us down into there.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not quite so far, but just, yeah, that works.
Alright, so we're going to do bearing 158.
158, Roger.
Yeah.
Bridge nav. Can we change our bearing to 158? Thank you.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, that's what Guy was saying that sand does.
He ate something, did he?
Oh.
Video, want to go and zoom in?
Oh, yes.
That's good.
Totally got it.
Oh,
Just missed it.
Oh, that Lincoln?
regurgitate it.
Oh, yeah, that's what's in its mouth is saying too. Regurgitate me.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's just rude.
Aw.
Probably
That was
his
his
buddy.
friend who got
Yeah,
Well,
interesting.
nothing says I love you
Alright, go
like
and come
I'm
wide.
gonna eat you.
That is one way to express love to a Valentine.
Jess, why do you think your job's great?
Ooh, this is a hard question because there's so many things I love about this. I love flying and manipulating. And the fact that you can control these incredible machines on the bottom of a sea floor that's either right now 230 meters away or 2,000 meters away. I think that's pretty fantastic. And plus you feel kind of like a fish right now. And not only that, the people are quite great too that you work with.
Yeah, we have fun.
Yeah. All right, I'm off into.
So then here's a variation on this question asked by another viewer, Moya from New Zealand. She wants to know if, or they would like to know, if there was another job on board that you could do, what would it be?
And we have to choose another job, or we can't just say our own.
Well, you know what? They didn't say that you couldn't just choose your own again, so I'd say if that's what you want to go with, you should go with that.
Someone else should go because that's my off.
I think you have the hardest job.
I have the hardest
I
job?
think that is a really hard job. Yeah, you always have to be up and positive, and sometimes we could just space out a little bit and be quiet, but you have to kind of be on the game all the time. That's pretty hard.
That's true.
Oh, so you're saying you want to switch with me?
Never. That would be like my last choice in the whole ship. I would rather do anything else.
Well, you know, I definitely cannot like steer towards a green pixel like you can. So.
You gotta be pro to steer towards those green pixels. I fail miserably at it pretty often too. I don't know what else I'd like to be. I would like to learn more about like maintenance of the ROVs, but I don't know that I would like to pilot for watching you guys do it.
Really?
Yeah.
We're really that stressful of individuals?
No. It's
You look really relaxed.
Yeah, I think the most intriguing is the piloting, but also the most, for me, not my cup of tea. Just too stressful.
Yeah, I have to say, I think that the piloting, it looks really challenging to me. So I don't know. I'd be nervous trying to do that. I'm still trying to get the hang of flying our little ROV back on the island, so I don't know how you guys control these big ones.
Okay, if I reset.
Yes, please. Hold off here.
So fewer brachiopods?
And even
More
those
so.
scattered cobbles disappeared. So maybe, I don't know how much it
Falling
takes
little pings.
and the
I know.
reflectance for him to classify it as mixed. But
What is that? Is that a little hermit crab? It's so
It
tiny.
is. And we'll be passing over it. You want to go ahead and do a snap zoom in there? Just for Aaron.
Oh, look at that.
I like little things.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Oh, come on,
Please.
guys.
No need to
Making
fight.
this
I
hard.
know.
He's like, hey, I'm on camera.
What's that? There it is.
Thanks for that.
Wow.
Alright, go ahead and come wide.
You know, I didn't understand that hermit crabs were found this deep. I thought they were more of an intertidal or subtidal species.
We can. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think one of the reasons I like being on Nautilus is we do get to kind of bounce around a bit. Not totally change jobs, but get to do deck work and hey, look at that.
Whoa.
Hello.
Wow.
Who are you?
That's
Come
so
back,
cool.
come back.
Oh,
come
it's a
back.
crab.
Totally. Oh, gosh, we were gonna go find
Go,
this
go,
crab.
Oh my god, it's booked. It's very fast.
Wow.
Is that a
Little
Dungeness?
thief crab.
so.
Oh, look, is it
It
female?
Wow.
is,
It might
huh?
be.
Wow, he's
That's like-
trucking.
Oh
Or
my
she's
goodness.
Wow.
trucking.
It's a she.
Is that-
So
is that-
black, though. That's what.
It's
Yeah.
still got the mud on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah,
mud's
yeah.
coming off.
That was neat.
That
I got
It
lots
woke
of
us
pictures.
all
was
up.
an ambush attack.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, come back.
He's scared
Oh, it's
everybody.
scared. Yeah.
Sorry, sorry.
Surprise skates.
Yeah, so for our viewers' sake, how can you tell that it's a female and that maybe
think
it's
it was-
gravid?
Yeah. Ugh. Okay. She gets away. Go ahead and come wide there. Oh, there
There
she
she
is.
is.
What's the name of that part of the crab?
Chasing crabs. Sorry, guys. She's not happy. All right, go ahead and
Oh,
come
we
wide.
gotta.
Yeah.
All right, she
That
lives
was
to fight
crazy.
another day.
How did you guys know it was female?
It looked like on the bottom side
Yeah.
that there was that there might be eggs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, that I can't recall what that flap is,
That's what I'm looking up.
but
I
it's,
can't
Yeah.
remember it either.
it's down, so
Yeah.
that's pretty unusual.
Oh, you can kind of see
It
here.
is down. I've never seen that
And it's
before.
larger. In the males, it's more
Yeah.
narrow. I'm trying to look up the name of that.
She must have a lot of
Yeah.
eggs if she does have eggs.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Can come wide.
Not playing.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that was neat. She would
Okay,
make
well.
a great ambush predator.
Dungeness crab are found this deep.
Dance.
Yes.
Sure.
Is that what it is?
It's a Dungeness
It's a
crab.
Dungeness crab. I've never seen them live.
So in this green area, you guys are just expecting it to be kind of muddy, soft substrate.
Yeah.
Different from the yellow, though, somehow?
Well, what I'm noticing is there's not as many brachiopods, and the cobbles have sort of disappeared.
Okay.
We can shoot back over to the yellow. We've tested this.
Okay. Sure thing.
Thank you.
No worries.
That was pretty exciting, though.
Yeah. I'm happy we came down this way.
Glad we saw one crab.
I'm going to do bearing 117.
117, roger.
Bridge nav.
It didn't have the name.
We change bearing to 117. Thank you.
Sorry, changed it.
No, that's
Oh, well camouflage this guy is
Yeah.
here.
Pretty good trick.
Yeah. If we can get him. Are there that parasites on him?
Oh.
You gonna go ahead
nice
and
to
zoom on in
spot
their
it.
video? Look at all those parasites. Dang.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Ooh,
Oh
Okay.
man.
eek. I have a hard
That's
time
itchy.
looking at that.
yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah.
That is horrible.
Oh.
That was a bad day.
Is that a long
Right
nose
video.
skate?
That is not a long nose skate
Go ahead and back up.
because it doesn't have the really pointed rostrum.
Okay.
Or, yeah, it's a little more rounded.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
going wide.
yuck.
Sorry.
Terrible.
Oh yeah. Whew.
Right in the eye.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Bye,
Oh,
guys.
man.
Like the octopus the other day too. Are
Yeah.
they really like sick? Like, why do they tolerate that? Can they not get them off?
I'm guessing they're not healthy.
Yeah.
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 Seen better days.
Retreated to a sweater. Parasites. Gross.
Speaking of octopus, we're due.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is International Octopus Day.
And we haven't seen a single one yet.
No.
But
Mm-mm.
there's hope.
117, you said there.
We saw a
Yeah.
lot last night.
Yeah, we did.
Mike, do you mind coming around to
I think we
117?
kind of win in the octopus count
Might
and
come around to
flapjack
117.
octopus count.
What do you want?
Coming around to 117.
So Dave, I
Thanks.
cannot find the name of that anatomy part of the female crab. Everything just comes up as under its abdomen, but essentially it's a lot wider than the males.
Yeah.
And it's important for crabbers to know the difference between males and females since it's illegal to keep females.
Right. Well, thank you for looking.
You're welcome.
Whew. I still feel those leeches crawling all over
Yeah,
me.
sorry, guys.
Seriously.
I should have
Oh.
not kept it on that so long.
We're not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Do you think Sam will go as that skate for Halloween?
Oh god. For our sanity's sake, no. Huh, what's this? Do you want to go ahead and do a partial zoom? This white rubbly stuff here.
Just some broken shells.
Go ahead and go some more, and if you want their video.
Hmm.
Sure.
Is that, this looks like, is that?
No idea.
Yeah. I don't know if it's broken pieces of shell or like some kind of plastic. Probably a shell.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really perfectly round gray thing. Circle on the upper left-hand corner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll find something else. All right, go ahead and come wide, please. So I have a slightly strange question, but the giant sea bass, is that, are those found in these waters over here, or is that more southern? Rather, do they live further south?
I think they're
Yeah,
southern.
Southern,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're southern. There's actually quite a few around Catalina.
Oh, have you seen one?
Yeah, actually,
Oh.
this summer down at the Avalon Dive Park, I think there were 15 or 16.
Wow.
Yeah. They're pretty impressive. We do come across them on the west end as well, so
That would be awesome to dive with one.
yeah,
Yeah, the sea bass seem quite elegant creatures.
they are.
Look at their weight. It's like 700 pounds.
Oh, it came up Catalina Island.
Yeah. You know, they're actually a real sort of fisheries success story because
Do you want to push in, please?
What
Sorry, you.
Oh, what is that?
oh
Oh,
Sea
that's
hare?
it's a California sea slug.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
yeah. Wow, look at that. That is super cool.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Look at your slug eyes.
Oh. You can go ahead and push on in some more on him and his friend. Oh, the two of you are so
Wow.
cute.
It's moving so slowly.
That sea star is a mediaster.
Hmm.
Sorry. You
Looks
are
like a
moving
Roomba.
so- He is.
The sea vacuum.
All right, video, go ahead and come on wide, please. Sorry, Dave. So you're saying fishery success story?
Oh yeah, because at one point, so like I think in the early 1900s, and there was actually a giant sea bass fishery in California, and by like the early 1980s, I believe, or actually probably before that, they thought they had fished giant sea bass to extinction, and there wasn't one seen for, you know, I think like 20 years or more, until like the early 80s. And one was, I think, spotted on the backside of Catalina. And now we think that there's potentially 500 giant sea bass in Southern California.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, of which I think may possibly 1/5 of them are found around Catalina. So there's quite a few groups that are studying them and trying to find out more about the life cycle and what they're up to.
Interesting.
So pretty cool. And they're protected, so you can't fish for them. There's no longer a fishery in California, although there's still a fishery in Mexico.
I see. Oh yeah, sure. So you can still fish a sea bass in Mexico, but not in
Yeah, not in California.
California. Interesting. Thanks for that fact. That's interesting.
Has Nautilus ever been into the Gulf of California? On any expeditions?
I want to say yes. Is that true, Mike? Wasn't that 2 years ago? That was cool. I don't know. Not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah.
We're done off Mexico for sure 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Lindsay might know the answer to that.
Okay. I'll ask him.
So some of your viewers were wondering, what were those parasites, which looks a lot like some kind of leech to me. What were they doing on that skate?
Parasiting.
Parasites.
Parasiting. Yeah.
That's not a true word, is it?
Making us all uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, they're probably attached through like hooks in the mouth and feeding on blood and tissues from that poor skate. So yeah, those things, when they reproduce, they can really produce a lot. I mean, I would guess that poor thing probably started out with only 1 or 2, and then ugh.
Pretty solidly yellow now. I don't see too much change here.
No, I didn't either.
But we're
You
headed
can see
to
on the sonar though the rocks and on the red stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty cool how it seems to sort it well.
Oh, yeah, here.
Let's go to the red.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Chugging over there.
The ship has had an easy night tonight.
Weather-wise?
Yeah.
I know, like change-wise, directions, steps.
Yeah. Maybe too easy.
I know, right?
I'm sure they like to do interesting stuff too sometimes.
So sorry to bring this up again, but our viewers are really interested in
Parasite.
those parasites.
No.
Yeah, sorry. So sorry.
No,
But I've been calling them leeches, but I actually think those are either monogenetic or digenetic trematodes.
Whoa.
So yeah, I spend a lot of time working in the public aquarium profession, and you do see those on a lot of the lazarbranchs when you bring them in. So
Are those different than leeches? Now you have to tell us more.
you know, that is a good question. I'm not sure. I would guess they are. They're probably not. Not sure what makes a true leech, but I would guess that they are not true leeches. They actually have, if you get a good look at them up close, they have what, like these rounded pads at both the mouth end and the tail end, and they can use both of those to not just suction on. They have like little hooks in that mouth, and they can actually just suction in and then like use those hooks to really attach themselves to whatever they're on, and
Like a tapeworm, almost.
yeah, kind of.
Does anything eat them?
You know what? I think we up here, I don't know in these waters if we have any kind of wrasses that would feed on them. You know, in Southern California, maybe even as far north as Monterey, there are senorita wrasses, but it's not like the tropics where fish have a lot of options where they can go to cleaning stations and get a wrasse to come by and pick off their parasites. So I don't really know that they have very good options other than trying to scratch them off, like on the bottom or on a rock. But you know, with that poor skate, I think that
There's just
too many, and it's in an area where I don't know that there's enough. Well, I guess there's been boulders, right? So potentially it could scrape some of them off, but man, I think
Can we zoom in on that sculpin? It's below the lasers.
This one here? Sure. Go ahead and zoom on in their video.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Sculpin, for showing up.
That's good.
Oh, it was
a little bit below.
It was below
this.
Way further down.
Further below. It's like a smaller.
Oh,
smaller
I
fish.
see.
Kind of in the bubble cam.
Yeah.
Oh, it's below this one. You want to come a little wider video?
Move.
Oh, here, that's good. I think if I just look down.
There we go.
Oh, there it
There it
is.
is. Thank
Go ahead
you.
and zoom on in there. Oh, hello. I'll just span over a little bit.
The Hake's like, I'm just going to hang out here in case.
Okay.
So they often have these long, like, spikes on their top of their heads. His are laying down. Thank you.
Sure, I can also. All right. Too snappy.
Dorsal spine. That's what those are called.
Go to it. All right.
See
what
in
we
this
can see any
picture,
reds.
these
Yeah.
are dorsal spines.